Hello everyone, how are we doing? Bang on time, like that. Well, I say that, I'm a minute late. Because, well, I'm a minute late. I'm not actually, I'm just realised I'm 10 minutes early. Well, there you go. Extra for your money. How are we all? Nice to see everyone. What's happening? I'm just going to turn on the vertical stream so people can see us on that one as well. Let me just do that. Hopefully that kicks in and works as well. But really good to see you. I'm a day early this week. I swear, trying to find any type of routine at the moment is just, it's a write-off. So I'm just trying to do stuff as and when I can. Let's call it, I don't know, summer madness or whatever it is with work, but it's full on in the best possible way. So I am out tomorrow night doing some stuff with my work, so my usual Wednesday stream I was going to miss. So I thought, well, let's do a Tuesday. I did plan on doing some stuff on doing some stuff at the weekend, and it just went mad. Taylor Swift is in town. So Mrs. FSG and FSG Junior went to go and see her, loved it. And then we had friends up as well on Saturday and Sunday who will go to Taylor Swift as well. So it's been full on. It has been full on. So nice to see you all anyway. Hope you're all doing well. Thought I'd do a bit of a change. Deutschland is happening still over in another parallel universe. But so many people have been asking what's happening with the Contractor US. And I've been trying to find an opportunity to play this because I was really enjoying the series. So I thought, I know there's a load of tasks going on, so let's get stuck in and get some stuff done. So, I love that my watch is broken. My watch is broken. No, my time management is off. Yos. I don't know what I did. I looked with 4-minute countdown and started 10 minutes early, but there we go. I'd already hit the button, so I thought, well, I could turn it off and that will cause all manner of problems, so I'll just keep running with it. So we are getting late in the day. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, so we're going to run out of time soon. From a light perspective, and we've got a field to combine pretty quickly with our old combine. So we're going to sort that out. We're also going to pick up a load of straw. So we've got this awesome TMR mixing depot here, which you can get in the mod hub, which you put your hay in, you put your silage in, and you put your straw in, and it makes lots of TMR, which you feed to the cows. So we've got a little auto drive route going on through here with this old Ford 4020 hooked up to the feed wagon, so that'll run on a loop as and when it needs to fill the cows up. It's not turned on yet because we don't need it. They've got plenty of food. But what we need to do is collect some straw from the field, from the combined field we did last time, and dump it in here. So we're going to do that on auto drive as well. And then we are going to jump in. We're going to drive the combine, but we'll set a little auto drive up for the and the mineral supplement around the side. Yes, how could I forget that? You put your minerals in here, in these two hoppers as well. Thank you, Hamish. What we need to do is put some straw in there, and we need to put some silage in there. Silage is fermenting in one of those towers over there, so we'll transfer some of that over at some point. But first of all, we're going to get straw sorted. Not much grass in that pit. Not much, Catherine, but we're going to get some more just now. Jack Field, a farmer from Cheshire. They're good people, they are. Very good people. Right, let's have a flick through what I need. Where is my... That is what I need now. I do believe I have got a courseplay course. I do have a courseplay course set up for this. Excellent. I'd kind of started this. So I should be able to... what's the best thing to do here? Let's fire this up. Let's move auto drive into the middle so you vertical folks can see it as well. Field 9, which we're in. Oh, I did set it up. Excellent. So if I turn this on... if I turn this on... there we go. He should go around to his relevant point. And let me just turn this on. Just check if he's going to do what he's supposed to, or he's just going to... Oh no, good. Finding a start point, I think. So I'm kind of hoping this will just run. I would like it to just run. We'll watch it for the first one. Make sure it happens. And it's looking promising. And then we will leave it to run while we go and do some combining. So we've got this truck on a course as well. And we've also got the auto drive over there. We've got the auger wagon here as well, so we're going to cut in. Here we go. Things are looking good. I like it when things work. Typically, Farmer Ed's not in. Now I'm going to say a few hellos to people. GW, how are you liking the joystick? Joystick is phenomenal. Absolutely love it. If you're in the market for one, definitely. I think it's probably one of the best upgrades I've done for the price. Definitely, like there's a price. You know, some of the upgrades can cost a bit of money. This doesn't. As far as I'm concerned, for $99 or 79 UK pounds, it's a good investment. It is a good investment. Have I ever tried flat taxes, Shane? I would love to try flat taxes or no taxes at all. I think you mean Texas flats, do you? It's not one I've checked out. I was spoiled with that West Texas map in FS19. We'll miss the corners here. Ham and Eggs has got sim dashboard as well. You're taking it very seriously now, Ham and Eggs. I love it. Very cool. Very cool. Jonathan Oliver, nice to see you on the vertical chat there. Is Monette Seeds with Giants? I believe so, Derek. I think it's going through rounds of testing at the moment. Whether or not it's actually passed or not is a different story, but it's getting closer. Dancer of Clouds, hello mate, how are you? I am early, so take that. That's my fault. I pressed the button too. I was too keen today, so I hit the button. Jonathan Oliver, my day has been fantastic, thank you very much. Busy. I had one of those days where you basically sit on a work from home on Tuesday and yeah, pretty much one Teams call after another, which was okay, but yeah, you don't feel like you get much done if you spend the whole day on meetings. So, but we've got one of our large projects going live tomorrow. And it's a big there's a big event where it's launched, so looking forward to that. Edinburgh Fringe Festival, if you've ever heard of that, the biggest comedy festival in the world, runs in Edinburgh from the start of August to the end of August. It's the launch party tomorrow night, so a year of hard work gone into that, so looking forward to pushing that live and moving on to other stuff. So Shania Justice, I am doing well, nice to see you. Michael Dawson, what's your config for your farm stakes? Just the standard one, Michael. The default when you plug it in. Regular stream tomorrow. Unfortunately, not ham and eggs. I am out and about with work. So I'm just right here. We go. 99%. Look at that. Perfect timing. It's so close to the exit point of the map. That's genius. Look at that. No downtime at all. So flips from courseplay to auto drive. We'll turn these lines off in a little bit, but not just comedy boss. All the fringe up. That's true. Yeah, I should know that. I've just done the ad campaign for it. Anything from literature, theatre, dance, comedy, debate, you name it. It's brilliant. No conference calls or meeting if you're a truck driver. I would love that, Dutch. I would love that. Walker, nice to see you. How are you? Nice to see you. David Dawson, I still enjoy Silver Run, unfortunately. So, I was chatting to my good friend Kermit at Giants yesterday, and I said to him, I think peak moment from a Giants perspective in terms of the DLCs and stuff for 22 was Silver Run. It was so good. And it wasn't just the forestry side of it, it was the fact that they kind of tweaked things in the game. Like, it's one of the nicest quality maps and stuff like that, so yes. Very good. How's the weather in Scotland, Catherine Davis? Catherine Davis, it is bitterly cold for June. I think we're running about 10 degrees Celsius this week, which is really cold. We should be double that at this time of year. But it's really cool. Good evening, Randy. Nice to see you. Sun's out, but it's really cold. Right, so that is working. We'll just make sure this goes back to the field. Planning expansion in general, absolutely. Right. This is slow on the unload, but we will just leave. This is just going to tick over now till the end of time, which is good. Let this do its thing. I do like that. And it will run off now. There we go. Look, Mum, no hands. Doing it all by itself. The joys of auto drive. Sneak past the edge of that silo there. I'm building this course up as I go. Again, the likes of Farmer Ed don't like it when I do this. Ground point, sorry, didn't see you coming in there. I'm doing well, mate. Thank you for asking. Not here, it's already hotter than the sun here in Texas. GW, Texas is on my list of places to come very soon. There's an opportunity potentially of a visit to the US later in the year, Chicago area. Not confirmed yet, but if I can get over, I would love to maybe make it a two location trip. Maybe do a bit of time in Chicago and then maybe fly over to Texas, because there's loads of guys here that watch who are from Texas, so I kind of feel like I owe them a visit. I've been to Oslo, Lars. That's about as far as I've gone in Norway. Spent some time in Denmark, but never really been to Norway beyond a conference in Oslo. Oslo was lovely, but I would love to see more. So there you go, it's jumped straight back into where it was left off. So I'm confident now that that is just going to do its thing for the foreseeable future. So we will leave it and we will run over and get the combine sorted. Andre, nice to see you. How are you? Jonathan Oliver is loving the stream. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And Scalds, good evening from Sweden. You're wondering about the trailer attached to the truck? This truck over here? This is... I love the whistle of this case, by the way. Brody's Fishing, nice to have you here. If it's your first time, welcome along. Welcome along. This is a Maurer 28-foot trailer. Now, where I got it from, I could not tell you. It's been mine for a long time. Anto Knezvich from Bosnia. Nice. We're going down the geography route again with everybody. Lucas Almeida as well from Brazil. Awesome stuff. Love it. And Gerben's in now. The crew are arriving on the vertical. You're still winning on the standard stream at the moment, but the numbers are creeping up right now. I need to... Do I need to? Yes, I do, probably. Let's do a little bit of auto driving. I'd like to leave this guy on auto drive, I think, for when we're... collecting the combine. So I'm going to run something around the edge of the field, because it means it will come back. Jonathan Oliver's from South Africa. Thank you, Anto. I appreciate that. Juan from Argentina. That's a lovely whistle, isn't it? Is it a lovely whistle, or is it over the top? Or is it broken? Cossette, I would recommend the joystick, yes, 100%. And I'm not saying that as a Thrustmaster ambassador. I had it before I was a Thrustmaster ambassador, and it's hands down for me one of the best improvements I've had to the game. Right, let's make another little path down the edge of the field so we can get to the next field. So we will just run this down this. Probably should have made this two-way, but we're done now. Just have to run it to both sides of the field here. So we'll run this down to the bottom, and this is going to be field... It was field 8 we're coming up to here, so... Let's not run it into the river. We have to cross the bridge here as well. So I use a Thrustmaster T248 wheel. And I'm going to open my pipe here. And we're going to find a spot for the truck. And also give ourselves enough space so what we'll do, let's call this field 8 weight. Let's bring that back up. Field 8 weight. Just along here we'll go. I'm thinking aloud here, so that's why it's quiet. One more knot. There we go, that's one. Field 8 truck. Load. There we go. So I will... will I loop round there? I'll need to put a loop in here. Just so I can return back to field 8 weight after I've unloaded a truck. And I've done the cardinal sin, I'm going to cross in front of the truck. So that could cause me some trouble later on, but I'll worry about that in a bit. You can see over there the pickup wagon going back to base as well, so that's good. Right, so we'll put this in here like so. That's that done. Now this would go field 8 weight, and it's going to unload at field 8 truckload. So we'll run this just back to its truckload point just for now. And then we will go and get the truck and line it up next to it, hopefully. So he's likely to stop about here. That will be his trigger point. So let's go and get the truck. Perfect. I hope you have a nice day. I bought Farming Simulator 22 about 3 weeks ago and now have played 480 hours. It does that to you. It can do that to you. Yarno bought the farm stick and love it so much. Thanks so much for the recommendation. Excellent, Yarno. That's what I like to hear. It really is nice. It really is good. There we go. There's our truck just running back. Let's go and grab this trailer, actually. What I'm thinking of doing is maybe 64% in here. Now, it's not a big trailer, but also it could take a few rounds to fill up. So I'm tempted to not put an auto drive course for this one, and we'll just drive it, because we've got one of the drive over loader auger points back at the yard, so we might just run that. If I just roll this underneath the auger wagon for now, we should be alright. Let's see how we get on anyway. Conscious that the day is getting long now. So as long as the auger pipe can get underneath the trailer, which it can there, that should unload now. So if we just turn this on, let's turn the truck off so we're not wasting diesel. Let's turn this on. Ready? Bosh. There we go. He should move into place when that's closed. Yep. We'll jump in this. And we need to change the setting on this to field 8 weight. Like so. Don't need to do anything else other than that. And we will fire up the combine. There we go. Do some headlands. In this old trusty combine. JMF modding did this. Glenn Jones, nice to see you. How are you? Thanks for dropping in. Artemis, nice to see you. Realistic's in as well. Best time to visit Scotland is in the winters. It looks beautiful with the snow, but the summers look good as well with the sunsets. Yeah, well said. Cosette, been a long time since I've played FS22 as a farming game. For me, it's a forestry simulator. Hey, that's the joy of it. You have two Logitech Extreme 3D Pros set up for forestry. Dual joysticks for forestry is one of the most enjoyable things. Oh, Randy, that's a shame. Walk Chop, yeah, it is 12 minutes past 9 at night. I started 10 minutes early tonight. Good evening, Peter Clark, nice to see you. And Brick, nice to see you too. TXM, what is the mod called for the route for work AI workers? That is called Auto Drive. The other one is Courseplay. Anto, how much did my setup cost? I get asked this a lot actually. I think we've worked out over the course of the last 4 years it's added up to about £5,000. But I didn't buy it all in one go. It's been added to and upgraded along the way. Stuart's in from Cardiff tonight. Nice to see you, Stuart. Bob and Steve, what is your favourite map to farm on? Do you know what, Bob and Steve? It's completely mood-based sometimes. Sometimes I'll enjoy an American map. Sometimes I'll enjoy a UK map, European map, anything in between. Just a good... Any kind of good map is a good map. Mr. Junt is in the house here. It's been a while, my friend. How are you? Good to see you, buddy. Now, what we might do on this, call me a Maverick, is we might do the Headlands and then put it on Courseplay for the up and downs. We'll see. Enjoying it at the moment. Gives me a chance to read some of the chat. Doing well, my friend. Doing well. Hope you are too. TXM, I am from Edinburgh in Scotland. To be fair, Scotland's weather changes all the time. The other day it was sunny and then yeah, you can get all 4 seasons in one day. Shara Assam, I'm not streaming on Twitch, unfortunately, not at the moment. Sticking to YouTube at the moment. Now, if you're enjoying yourself, go and throw down a little sub for me if you're new here. If not, slap the like button and it helps other people find it. And just supports the channel in general, really. John, you enjoyed the video with you and Args discussing the new game and everyone's request. Excellent, thanks John, I appreciate that. We felt, due to the utter silence from Giants, we should maybe fill that gap with some conversation. We're going to do another one at the end of the month, actually. So stay tuned. Probably the week before FarmCon we're going to do one. 27th we're shooting for. We might even have a special guest on as well. Oh look, I'm full already. So this is where the magic happens, he says, hopefully. Now if I reverse slightly, before I'm going to stop, just keep an eye on the... If you can see it over there, you should just be... If I pop my auger pipe out now, we should get the tractor all the way over there, coming to find us. Here he comes. Now, whether or not he'll drive through the field or he'll stick to the edge, he's sticking to the edge, which is like what I like to see. Mr. 2B with the gifted memberships, thank you very much, my friend, and Lervik with the farm worker. Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Heather, just me tonight, I'm afraid. I'm being antisocial. Why? Yes, it should. Well, it depends on the laptop. Why? But you don't need a super powerful machine to play FarmSim. Not yet, anyway. So look, here's our little tractor. He'll roll underneath here. We can unload. And then we can get on with what we were doing before. Alright, it's a little bit tight there. He may have just nudged me out of the way a little bit, but that's okay. We're over. Charlie Van Nest, nice to see you. Phil M, this is, yes, a FarmSim22. Oh, Lervik's upgraded to Farm Manager. Thank you very much, my friend. You do find it odd that Giants partners are kept in the dark. Yeah, it's been a long wait, John, definitely. There you go. Glenn Jones has got a 9-year-old laptop and he's running it like a dream. Tremendous. How much money do I have? 1.5 million four-wheeler kid at the moment. Right, let's shut the auger pipe. Now I've just abandoned that tractor in the middle of the road because I closed my auger pipe. No, he's getting organised. Right, here we go. Just running a very slow 4 miles in an hour. A few other things we've got to do. We've got some tillage to do. Oh, he's having a little excursion over there. I don't know what his plans are, but he's just waiting for me over there. Just casually waiting. Drive through a river and wait over there. Jaden XL, how good am I? 1 to 10. I mean, that really depends on what I'm doing. Where has he gone? He's yeah. Workers. I need a better combine. This one is absolutely perfect. If not a little slow. You and I should keep doing the FS videos at this point. There's more serious and informative than, let's say, as other. I definitely will, but David, we will be continuing them. Definitely got some really positive feedback, and the comments after were fantastic. Some people really feeding in some clever ideas. So we know, definitely. I think we'll run them right up until either A, we get any news about a new game, or B, we get a new game launched. So let's see. Dancer Clouds. I gave up an auto drive for Auger Wags and now just use Courseplay exclusively. Yeah, it does work. It's not bad. My only thing is it doesn't trail. It doesn't trail. Not that he is. It doesn't trail the combines as well, I don't think, and it's quite a lot more processor hungry. So my computer, the fans really crank up, and it's obviously kind of crunching a lot more numbers on the Courseplay side than I think auto drives are maybe a little bit processor friendly. You know what, I'm going to do this one lap and then I'm going to do a Courseplay course and we're going to leave this running because we've got some tillage to do over here and we've also got some lime spreading which could be quite good fun. Lervik with a gifted sub membership, thank you very much my friend, that is much appreciated. Mr. 2B has upgraded to Farm Manager. There's some excitement here. Could even keep them monthly after possible new game or so. That is the plan, Strody. I think we're just going to run them for the foreseeable future, maybe once a month, maybe a bit more regularly if we get more information coming out, but we'll see. We shall see. But let's see if we pop our pipe out, which is the switch, the trigger for auto drive. Let's see if he sorts himself out over there, or we've just fundamentally broken him. Thank you, Cassette. Take care. We'll see you again. Thank you very much for dropping in. It's appreciated. No, he's not moved yet. So what we'll do, let's set this up on a Courseplay course. And we'll hopefully be able to set it on a clear current course. Great job. Course generator. A number of headlands. Yeah, we'll go with 3. Multiple tools. Start on the headlands. Smooth corners. Let's go with sharp corners. Clockwise. Up and down, there we go. I always like to kind of keep it simple with courseplay courses. You can kind of go wild with some of this stuff, but I potentially could have put it on lands there, to be honest, but as is, I think we're alright. So, actually I made it, that is not an ideal place to start it, but it will do for now. So if I go to nearest waypoint here, it should pick us up about here. Get rid of that. There we go, good to go. Sam Jennings, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you again. Right, he's good. Let's go and move this guy. I don't know what happened to this dude. He had a moment. He had a moment in the stream. Let's move him. Kyle Stewart, nice to see you as well, and Finn Duffy, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well, guys. Thank you for joining. It is much appreciated. David Glerfoss is back as well, or David. He switched himself off there, but he'll head back to field 8 wait now. That combine's at 70% already, so he's only got 24% in. So actually, do you know what we'll do? No, 64% in there as well. We're just going to leave that. Right. Tillage time. We are going to take this... no, we're not. We're going to take this out first. Brick made a hog farm on Alma. Definitely his favourite American map. Take a look, posted pics in the Discord. I will certainly check that out, Brick. For sure, my friend. Right, let's go. I see that's the combine full in the field there. I'm getting that notification, so... Let me just... We've got to fill this up with lime, I think. Yes, please. Top this up, see how far we get with it. He was doing an Argsy, he was. I think it might be Argsy I hired. Realistic, yeah, no update on the. I meant to email him today on the seat, and I forgot. I got too busy and I forgot. So I need to check up on that. Finn Duffy, what do you think about the map Fairhead? It's one of the best silage maps in Farming Simulator 22. There you go. Playing in the river. It gets hot and he has to cool down in the water, I think. Hey, Sim Guy, nice to see you. How are you? Doing well, mate. Just filling up with some lime, which is taking a while with this auger setup. FSG, do you think Giants would have to release a game prior to Christmas or release of 2025? Oof, good question, John. There's a lot of 2024 left, right? I don't know if they're keeping their cards closer to their chest. I don't know if they've decided that the early announcement last time, the length between announcing and releasing the game was too long and they've just squeezed it, or they're going to move to 2025. It makes sense to release it a month before Christmas though, right? So we can all put it on our Christmas list. So you potentially be missing out on a, you know, maybe a kind of not guaranteed revenue stream, but a big revenue stream or a big sales peak. But I don't know. I don't know, to be honest, mate. I'm exactly, Hamish. I don't want to push my luck. I also did say to them, look, I'm not a priority. You know, thank you, but if you're selling them to punters, mine can go to the bottom of the priority list. So maybe that's just what's happened. Hopefully they've had a big boost on the way on their orders. There we go. Somewhere in Thuringia 3 is a very nice map. I haven't played it for ages, but it is good. The Sim Guy, do we get any information on being a new game with me being a partner? We will when there's information, but we don't have anything at the moment. Giants have been very quiet, so we are just waiting, like all of you. Where can you get the mount for the FarmCon stick? The FarmCon stick, the farm stick. I got mine off Amazon. It was relatively cheap clamp that I just picked up off Amazon. So if you just search on Amazon for a Thrustmaster joystick mount, there's loads to choose from. There is a video, that's right, Four-Wheeler Kid. Actually, in my studio tour video, there is actually a link to the Amazon link itself in there, so you could find it that way as well. In production, manufacture, Glenn, is all I know at the moment. If Rockstar can announce GTA 6 2 years early, why can't Giants? Yeah, well. That is hype as well, isn't it? Fat Cat 2200. 2200. What do I think will be in the new game? I think, I'd like to think, I hope we get graphical improvements because we're not supporting older consoles anymore. So it's only going to be PS5 and new Xbox, and yeah, so PS4 and Xbox One are gone. And I kind of think that will give us a graphical boost. Hopefully. We shall see. Mr. Rabbit's got his gifted membership there. Well, we got around. That's quite nice. The volume that you can get in this is quite good, isn't it? This year is going fast, and I'm not just talking about FarmSim, I'm talking about in general. Would love to see an improved game, but I do not like having to start over. I know, it's that thing. Is I wonder if they go... Funny enough, like Args and I chat about this on our Sunday recording session all the time. You know, you think of something like, I don't know, what, I'll use World of Warcraft because I used to play it. World of Warcraft updates the base game quite regularly. Adds new content and stuff like that, but it's kind of rolling... It's a rolling update. So, if you bought the game way back in 2008 when it came out, and you don't buy any of the expansions, you still get the graphical updates and the kind of engine updates and all of that as you go through it. Now, if you want to, you can buy expansion packs that add more stuff in and things like that, but you also choose not to. So, you know, that model where you never lose the base game, but it improves over time, is one way of doing it. Now, whether or not that would work for FS22, I don't know, but I quite like that model. But yeah, how that would work, I don't know. Can you buy manure in big bags, or do you have to get it from the cows? You can't really buy it in big bags, but you can buy manure sell points. Have a look on the mod hub in the game, and there'll be some manure sell points in there. So you can buy like a placeable manure heap that you can put down, and it just sells you manure as and when you need it, which is quite good. Mokkati, is your new chair available to the public? And if so, who is making it? It's one of the seat manufacturers. I can't even remember what they're called off the top of my head. So it's through a reseller of seats. Now, no, it's not available to the public at the moment. But I guess, I mean, when we talked about it, it was like, depending on the interest, it could be. So who knows? Who knows? I can't wait to see it. Well, see what happens then is, Peter, that things like mods, you update the mods rather than having to wait for the game to update, wait for the new Giants editor, update the Giants editor, and then go back through and either update or release your new mods. It could just be kind of, it could carry on, but I also don't know if that's feasible, or because of the way Giant or the engine is at the moment, that you kind of in essence have to build the game from scratch again. So I don't know how easy it is. It's yeah, game development is harder than people think. I think it's interesting when you kind of get comments like, oh, just build it on Unreal 5 or make it like SnowRunner or MudRunner. If they can do it, why can't Giants? It's a hugely difficult thing to do. So there we go. But we'll see. We'll see, right? Sometimes having a total refresh of a game is nice. Well, mine crashes every time I close it now because I've got some questionable mod somewhere in my mod folder that I can't work out which the issue is. It doesn't impact me in the game, but something up there. So I'm just looking forward to a new game so I can start with an empty mod folder and see how long I can go before I hack it to bits again. Mad respect for all the devs. Well said. It's a hard job. I think it's one of those jobs as well that gets unfairly criticised. You know, there's lots of positive things about said about people who make games, but there's also a lot of people, you know, if you are of a sensitive disposition, you could get pretty upset at some of the comments people make about, you know, games when it doesn't suit them, or something doesn't work how they want it to, or something like that. So yeah, you've got to have a thick skin, I think, if you're a games dev. What was my first farm sim game? Believe it or not, Farming Simulator 11. And I played it on an Apple Mac. I downloaded it on my work PC, on my work Mac, just to see what it was like. And yeah, never looked back from there, to be honest. It was amazing. Robert, you watched the survival series I did 2 years ago and got to say, great storyline, like watching a movie. That was the aim, Robert. I am pretty pleased with that. For me, that was one of my favourite series of FS22. I just kind of grew and grew as a little project as time went on. So, yeah, I'm pleased with that now. How much else have I got to slurry here? What's happening with the com? Things are looking good there, I think. Okay, field 9 needs... Okay, so that is the one... Oh, we're still taking straw off that, so I can't really do that one at the moment. So we'll pop this back in the shed, fill it up. And then we'll go and get the tillage equipment, I think, and get that field done. So tired of reviewers. Bag a map because they can't delete everything. Me too, Dancer. It's I don't get it, if I'm being honest. There is a map called Flat Map, which is just a green square. If you want to create your own map, use that. Especially if it's based on a real-life location as well. Is it still going to load if we're in it? If we're not in it? Yo. Is that going to keep going if I leave it? Yes. That looks like it is. Excellent. Even go if I let the engine stop, it does. Tremendous. Susanna, I saw that. Don't worry about missing the last stream. You don't have to keep apologising. It's fine. If you can't make it, you can't make it. That's fine. You're here now. That's what counts. Okay, things looking good here. Look, 64%. Pipe open. Tractor coming to unload. All good. All good. Trippy, do you have an order of operations you follow when planting and harvesting and stuff like that? Yes, there is one, Trippy, and you can. The Farmer's Handbook. Now, I might be asking Hamish a lot here to find a link to that. I know there used to be one on Reddit. but it's very handy if you're new to it and you don't really know what to do. It's a very handy little set of tools. Right, they're running well. It's pretty tight in there, isn't it? Jeez. If you miss the stream, there will be an exam at the end of the week, so best go back. Alsnor, no worries, buddy. Good to have you here. I need to follow up with you, actually, mate. I haven't forgotten about car liveries. I've just been flat out busy. Trippy, we'll try. Yeah, keep an eye on Farmer Hamish. She's going to post a link to something in the chat there, and that'll help you. Finn Duffy, do you know when Agley Farm will be released? I do not. You will have to ask the modder. You'll probably need to just drop a note in his Discord, and he'll be able to confirm that for you. 50 Cave Gaming, I want Bull's Gap back. You and me both, mate. That was a great map. Cardiff Tony, you tore your ACL. That's a sore one, man. Take it easy, dude. Jeez. You can crease the off. Yeah, I think it's because the pipe's short. So I'll just leave it. It's working. I'm not too concerned about it. Right, now we're getting the big guns out now. We are getting the big guns out. Glenn Jones, I would fail my own exam. Maybe. Running machine, it sounded like a broom snapping. I watched somebody snap their Achilles tendon once playing badminton. They lunged forward to get a shot, and it was like a rifle going off in the room. And then the blood-curdling screams afterwards. It stuck with me. One of the most... I was about 15. It was one of the most traumatic things I'd ever seen. Corpnut, I saw your vid. Absolutely beautiful. What a lovely ranch as well, man. Beautiful part of the world. Your language was not child friendly. Yeah, there you go. Anybody else who's new, actually, if you've never done any farming in real life and want to know kind of the order that you should do things to maximise your yield in the game, check out that link that Farmer Hamish has just put in for the Farmer's Handbook. It's a fantastic tool. Really, really good. Well, the Contractor USA has some big machines. They must have the money. All US farmers are wealthy, aren't they? Finn Duffy, still don't know if Agley Farms is coming to console. No, not since you asked 5 minutes ago. It's not changed. Mark Svensson, dairy farmer from Wisconsin. You are responsible for all that cheese, buddy. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you here. Right, there we go. Let's drive this one, shall we? Bit of proper tillage with a big old beast like that. Farming Sim 20. Hi, how are you? Susanna loves John Deere. And why would you not? Other than... if you don't like John Deere? Why are the wheels dangling? Because they weren't attached to anything. They're not dangling anymore. There we go, let's jump in. I put tinted windows in, which was the wrong thing to do, I think. Can't see as much. This is the 9RT. Farming Sim 20. Do I play Farming Sim? Pretty sure that's what I'm doing now. Think. No, is this? Oh, this is Red Dead Redemption, isn't it? Janelle, thank you, my friend. Good to have you here. Much appreciated. Feel free to slap the like button if you want to. Ooh, Sim Guy, a little bit of milk, no sugar, please, mate. That would be awesome. Can't be a good cup. Properly British. Can't be a good cup of tea. Yeah, Cardiff Tony, all the best, mate. Hope it's not too long a recovery. ACLs are brutal. Do I play Red Dead? I do. Every now and again, when I've got time. Not for uploading YouTube videos, only for YouTube. Well, that's clear. What map is this? It's cross-platform. It's Alma, Missouri, and you can get it on the mod hub. I am not watching where I'm going. It might be cold, Sim Guy, but I appreciate you, mate. I hated. You can do both, so I can move with the mouse like so, or I can move with the joystick on the top of the. On the top. Janelle, this is a 9RT John Deere. Now I'm missing the edge. All over the shop here. Willie Moore, not anywhere. No, I don't farm in real life anymore. I grew up on a farm, worked on a farm when I was younger, but no. If you could switch with the trigger, the whole profile to a driving stick in-game, as in you can like move it forward as a throttle. You could do that if you wanted. It's got two, so see how it's orange there at the moment? There's a button on the back, so it's got two profiles. So if I was set up now, I could have it so that pushing forward was accelerator, and then when you're in the field, it could switch to that. So there's no reason to say you couldn't do that. So you can use it as a speed throttle, which is quite good. No, you don't have to hold the trigger. It's just a button press. There you go, switching between two profiles. But you could also hold the trigger if you wanted. So there's actually probably 3 separate profiles if you want to use them like that. Can you play this game on Xbox? You certainly can. Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, yes. You can set it like a skid steer joystick if you want as well. Yep. Wesley Bowman, what is up? Nice to see you. How are things? Or Switch. No, that's the mobile version of the game. So that's FarmSim 23 is on mobile platforms. Margaret Creed, favourite tractors is the one I'm driving at any point in time. I don't have any favourites. I am really not picky when it comes to tractors. I love them all. So I maybe have a soft spot for John Deere, quite partial to John Deere, but in general, yeah, I don't have any kind of firm allegiance to anybody really. If you see this, say your favourite FS22. 22 is the most advanced version of the game, and it is the best as far as I'm concerned. I think they keep improving it. Harry McCrory, thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciated. I am not paying attention to the edges here very well. I think you're right, Glenn. I should have set that. I don't have it on, actually. Eric, I am in the UK. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Hamish. Noah has set sail. It's raining on Noah as we speak. Fun fact, John Deere's first steel plough was made from a broken saw blade. I know that, Tom. I know that fact. That's a good story, isn't it? Could you use a shifter like that, same as your joystick, to use the wheel loaders and forklift? Yes, and I do. I hated it. If you go back and watch a couple of my last live streams or some of my videos, the Contractor series videos, I do a lot of bale loading using the joystick. How long have I played Farming Sim? Since 2010, Willie. So quite a while now. Mark, does the farm handbook suggest headlands first rather than last, as you drive over the ends continually as you carry out the work, especially when planting crops? It depends on what you're doing, Mark. Actually, when we used to plant, we used to drive over the end rows because it actually compacts the soil a little bit better and stops the birds going in and stealing the seeds. So it's in essence you're rolling, because you would roll after you'd seeded as well. So it was quite good for compacting the soil and breaking up kind of the larger chunks of soil as well. But something like windrowing, you would start centre first and then finish on the headlands, so you got neater end rows. Depend, and if you were careful, it wouldn't, Mark. If you kind of were steady turns, probably using dual wheels as well or something like that, so you're kind of lighter on the top. But again, all different. You could do it a number of different ways. Amy, how do I come up with the character names I use? Off the top of my head. As simple as that. Also, if you're tedding, yeah. Any tips for court farms mods? Just the ones you want to play with, Leo. Don't go too big on court farms. That would be my only advice. You'd struggle to get anything more than really a medium tractor through the gates, along the roads and in the fields, and it doesn't need that much power. So, there you go. We'll set this on some straight up and down rows after that. Keep it straight with the hay, exactly that. Favourite map for realism? That's a good question. Anything based on a real location I like. Ola, how you doing, buddy? Are you guys related, the FarmSim guy, the Sim guy? One of you seems a bit more literal. The Sim guy is only called the Sim guy because I already had this FarmSim guy. I even made his logo for him. Stu had a tremendous trip, Len, and now he's playing catch-up. Willie Moore, what's your favourite map? Too many to mention, Willie. I can't pick a specific map. I think, yeah, depending on... It's mood-based. I could probably pick... well, I did a video, my top 10 maps. They've probably all changed now, because we've had so many good ones recently. But, yeah, we're lucky, aren't we? Tressa... Looks awfully like the racing guy. Who is this racing guy? Thinking about it, Ola. Argsy and I are thinking about doing a From the Field episode from FarmCon if we can, but we're kind of relying on the internet being good. So we'll have to wait and see when we get there. It's going to be a little bit... going to be a little bit spur of the moment, I think, when we get there. We'll see. I am going to, when we get around this headland again, I'm then just going to go and check that the truck doesn't need emptying, because that seems to be running mining. So in fact, we'll go around this corner. We'll be able to see what's happening with that truck as well. So that isn't our field there. That's some nice crop in there. I finished Clarkson Farms as well last night. Finally, late. There you go, Trippy. How handy is that, right? There's some really good resources out there for starter players. So if you like that, hit the like button. It looks like the auger wagon is unloading into the truck and the combine is waiting. So let's just keep an eye on that, see what happens. Hopefully. Did I like Clarkson Farm? I love it. I love it. It's just brilliant for what it's done for farming. Is brilliant. So yeah, from that perspective, I think it's done some really, really good stuff. Kind of made people acknowledge how difficult and how challenging farming is, including Clarkson, who was he was just like a petrol head that moaned when he got stuck behind a when he got stuck behind a tractor when he was driving along. But now his appreciation for what farmers go through is pretty special. Even at the end of the series here, he was like, I don't want to go back to London. I want to stay here. Margaret Creed, I think I already said Farming Simulator 22. I tell you, Farming Simulator gets you into farming, full stop. I think that auger pipe is stuck on that trailer, so we're going to go and rescue that now, I think. Have I played on Frankenmuth? I have. It's been out since very early on in FS22, hasn't it? Trippy, go and hit your caps lock button, mate. It's like you're shouting at us. Hey, Dazza, good to see you. Jessica Short, this is so funny, I'm playing FS22 also. There you go, Jessica. That's where all the cool kids are. Lucky for someone, I'm having to miss the Royal Highland show. That is lucky. I'm delighted, Glenn. Still conflicted with Clarkson, what he's done for farming, yeah sure, what he's done for our wounded warriors, 100% what he did for MG? MG cars? No worries, Dazza. Click the link at the top, buddy. I'm the only one with 9. No, you're not, Eric. Loads of people still playing 19. Still very popular. And there's some massive amounts of good mods there still. Yeah, but you can't argue we wasn't right, Hamish. Appalling cars. You prefer it to 22? That's a bold statement, Leo, but I understand why. Excellent realistic. Well, if you are, I'm going to be there on the Saturday. I'm just arranging with John Deere to maybe borrow a corner of their stand for an hour or so, and we could do a little bit of a unofficial meet and greet. Is there an auto drive course to Alma, Missouri? I wouldn't be surprised if there's one out there, Lervik. I've not looked for one. Hey, Dazza's in the real chat. What's happening? Cher, nice to see you. How are you? And Faber's in the house as well. Right, we're going to go and check the trailer and the combine and make sure everything's alright over there, and then we'll come back to this. I'm lazy tabbing. I don't like tabbing really. Okay, why are you just parked random? Okay, you're lined up ready to go. As I thought. Truck is full. So we'll go and unload this. Hey Dutch, how you doing? When is the next time of life, Janelle? I have got an exciting weekend ahead of me. In terms of, not exciting, because I love my wife dearly, but she is going to be away this weekend with my daughter. My cousin, or my niece, is passing out of the Royal Navy. She is going to be, finished her initial training for the Royal Navy, so they're going to head down to the south coast to see her passing out. So, free weekend incoming. So we'll definitely do a stream on one night. We'll try and squeeze... I might actually do a video, which I feel I've missed doing now for a good few months. Yeah. So definitely the weekend. We'll be doing some stuff at the weekend for sure. This is Alma, Missouri. We're on at the moment. Now, I set up... Mr. Marcel, 24-hour stream. Easy, boy. I don't have the energy for that. I'll save that for when the next game's out. How about that? If there is a next game, which I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. We are literally. What are we now? 11th. We're under a month away from FarmCon now, which is very exciting. No, that was back in the truck. I didn't want it in the truck. I wanted into this. That's what I wanted. And we're going to roll this. That's not what I wanted to do. So let's roll him forward a bit further. What is passing out? So when you finish your first 12 weeks of training, John, they basically... Your basic training is finished. And then you get allocated out to... places. Yeah, see, I've hit this at the wrong angle. So they'll send out. You basically, when you join, you choose the job you want to do, and then you do your basic training, and then they allocate you to wherever you're going to be when you actually do your job. Eric, does she help the US now? Well, I think the UK and the US armed forces are very close. We've got US bases in the UK, and there we go. Look at that. Did I leave this running? I did. Good. They'll be starting the sea phase soon. Exactly, Hamish. Track C update. It's somewhere in their workshop being put together, Dazza. Yeah, what's it called for you guys, John? If anybody doesn't know, John is in the forces in the US. So we'll move this out of the way again now. Ooh, got caught on the tyre there, but there we go. Okay. Go. I can't get your name right. Here we go. I'm going to guess this. Geronimo. Oh, Geronimo. Okay. Chimot Jr. Hello, what is your manopla? I'm Brazilian. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to guess it's map. This is Alma, Missouri. You can buy this for... you can buy this. You can download this on the Farming Simulator mod hub in the game. David Lowes, you're a British Army veteran of 14 years. Well, thank you for your service, my friend. Massive respect for all of the armed forces. Got friends that have been in the army. I've got friends currently in the RAF. I've got friends who've been in the Navy. Well, family who've been in the Navy as well. So I think they all do a brilliant job. Difficult job at times as well. Oh, lots of people playing Alma tonight. That's great to hear. Great to hear. Graduation ceremony. Yeah, same principle, right? Same as college, I guess, or university. America, what's your favourite map? Too many to mention. I'm a mood-based kind of guy. 2 tours of Iraq and 1 of Afghanistan. Well played, man. Respect to you. Gwentos, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Oh, Granny Walker's in. So, hi, Granny. How are you doing? That is why that had stopped unloading, because the truck was full. Now, hopefully, that'll keep running now. Eli, this is a Kenworth T800. The same as the Millennial Farmer has. There we go. That's the case. Heading off. Oh, let's turn the fuel off there. Michael Dawson, I'm not going to talk politics here, but I'm going to be... This is my personal opinion. There are a lot of kids at the moment in the UK that could do with a dose of reality, and I think a little bit of national service would not do them wrong. Let's put it that way. Right. That is working again. Excellent. You think people are getting bored of FS22? Is then, well, here's a question. I'm going to throw this one out to all of you lot watching. 188 of you in the vertical, 151 in the standard stream. Are you guys bored of FS22? Yay or nay? Reality and discipline, exactly. You notice a video of it. There we go. Silage we need to top up at some point. There we go. There's all our straw. There's 306,000 litres in there. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty bad. Since you got BG3. What's BG3, old man Jib? Battlegrounds? BG3. We need a new game to refresh. No way, Daz is not bored. No, 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 love it. That's, you know what, that's really 5,500 hours. Not yet. Not really. No, it still has some life in it. Better than ever for Mark. Lots of great... I always think the 3rd year of the game is the best year in terms of... people like the modders have really worked out what you can do, so you start to see some of the best maps, the best mods, although there's been some brilliant mods, but that's really nice. Like Mr. Marcel's in here, like so many games would give their right arm to have the longevity that FarmSim has, because it stays so fresh with the mods all the time, that we're all playing a 3-year-old game like it was released a few weeks ago. The volume of people playing it is amazing. You go and look at the Arg's pulled it up in our From the Field chat stream. The numbers for like consistently playing FarmSim on stream. All right, there's a few spikes as DLCs and things come out through the last 3 years, but in general, there's a really solid base of people playing FarmSim consistently, which is great. What is that mod for TMR? Stu Wallace, this is the TMR mod. It's called the cow feed mixer. It is. Let me show you. It's available in the mod hub, so you can go in. It's actually is it a production? Yes, it is a production. There you go. Cow feed mixer. £150,000, euros, dollars, and you can just dump all your elements into it in quite large quantities. I think it produces about 1 million litres of TMR if you wanted to. So you just tip into these really nice big trigger points as well, so it's really like easy to use. We got something which you would love to see the reactions to. Okay, Mr. Marcel's getting loose-lipped. So something interesting will be happening at FarmCon. That is exciting. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. So look, there we go. We're going to turn auto drive on here. So this will just run now. Look, we're loading up with TMR. And we will roll round, tip in the shed. Longevity still play, which I play Sid Meier's Railroads from I don't even know when. 2000 and something. Not even 1990 something. Settlers 3, there you go. Aaron Rundell, do you suggest a beginner to stay away from animals and focus on fields? It depends what you want to do, Aaron, if I'm being honest. No, I wouldn't stay away from animals. They're relatively easy to look after. As long as you've got the food and stuff for them, it's not bad. But again, equally, fields are fun. It depends how quickly you want to make money and what you want to do. So, Turtle VR is asking me consistently in the chat, what setup do I use? You're going to have to tell me what you mean by that, Turtle, because I could go into great detail about my PC and monitors and everything, or I could just say I've got a steering wheel and a joystick. But thank you, Hamish. Witcher 3 is so good. I'll definitely talk after. Ooh. Sheep are a great starting animal. That's a very good one, Ola. Yeah. Animals are almost too easy. Well, you never know. Maybe that's what Mr. Marcel's got to show us at the FarmCon. Have you heard of the new Australian Farms 4X from Hawks? Yes, I've watched Argsy's map tour on it. Very good. Right, there we go. He's just going to sit up. Wait for that to load up again. Right, we're going back to our tillage now. Now our combine is running. Oh. And let's send him home as well now, because he's... that field is finished, which is good, so we can go and lime that in a minute as well. Our tractor's over here. You always play with Maize Plus now. I don't. Too many options. Having been a farmer, it's not that complex for farmers in real life. I also think it ruins the immersion when you're filling up a feeder wagon and all you've got is a list of all the ingredients down the side. So yeah, brilliant concept. Hey Jan, nice to see you, buddy. How are you? How long have you been playing the game for, Huey? Since 2011. Back in the day. I don't think how many hours I've lost in this. I think when you get a PC, I would say PC is the best way to experience Farming Simulator. Wait till Terra Life comes out. They're going to have to hurry up. Aiden Pollock, nice to see you. Creeper Plays GV. This is Alma, Missouri, my friend. John Gautier, what am I going to plant in this field? I haven't decided yet, John. I don't know. I don't have to rush it, I don't think. It's like a whole new game. It is indeed, Scooter. You are right. I've been on YouTube for, it will be 4 years in July. I started the channel in May, so we've actually gone past my official 4 years, but I didn't put my first vid up till July, so we're almost there. We are almost there. Dazza, have a look in the description, mate. I think I've got both my PCs in there. Michael Pedersen, welcome to the stream, my friend. Great to have you here. Any other questions, mate? Drop me a note and I'll be able to answer them. Mark is wondering if the car is booked. You know the answer. Thank you, Realistic. Good stats. Hey, Saran, how are you? How's the family? I wish they could add more stuff to console like sports cars and nice maps. Unfortunately, limitations on console mean that you don't always get all of the mods through either licensing or the modders just don't want to go through the process of building it. It's hard. It's hard to make a mod for console that works on console because you've got so many limitations. Do I know? Yeah, well, they're just not as particularly when you think of like old gen consoles like PS4 and Xbox One. They're limited in power, so you've got to really make the mod, strip quality and detail and things like that. Dave G. Paul is splashing $10 on me, and I actually did see you pop in before, and I totally missed your comment. Well, son. Dave in the Court Farm series is a shot. No, he's not. That's not true. If you think that, Dave, that's on you, man. Dave from G Portal's a legend. Just going to throw that in there, just to kind of smooth things over slightly, if he thinks he's been hard done by. Nice big direct drill drop yesterday, but seat capacity of 3,000. Yeah, it's quite small, isn't it? Take care, Enigma. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Good to see you. This is an odd-shaped field. I think I'm just going to keep going around the outsides because it's going to be hard to do any straight bits yet. I need to close the middle off. License restrictions for console mods make it because Giants is publishing the mod. They have to have the license. In PC, technically, the modder is publishing the mod, so he would have to have the permission. There you go. Slightly like grey area, but does performance come into it as well, Mr. Marcel, though? Struggle with, you've got to reduce the poly count and things like that for them to run as well on a console as they do, or is that, I mean, older gen consoles. I'm assuming PS5 and Xbox X are relatively good. When will the next Moss Valley episode? Soon, hopefully. Realistic. I just need to find some time to record one, if I can. America, thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. I'm going to call you Bobtronic, because I think you might have put an extra O in by mistake, Bob. You want to get me a setup like yours? Yes, it's pretty fun for playing, actually. Definitely enjoy it. Let me just pivot up because sometimes people don't see the rest of it. But there we go. See that? Got the old sim dashboard going there. There's the wheel. See the chat going in the background as well. It's not bad. Makes it fun. Of course, you don't need any of this nonsense. You can just play with a mouse and keyboard if you want. There you go. Out of 6,400 mods, there are maybe 50 that would be extra checked for performance. That is interesting, isn't it? It's what you'd expect from DJ and Clutch, not sure who messes with me more anymore. You're a caricature these days, Dave. Would I recommend silage as a good first moneymaker in FS20? Absolutely. Absolutely. Probably one of the best ways to make money in FS22, if I'm being honest. Especially if you take it through the BGA as well. You have an appreciation for farms? Absolutely, share. They as Caleb said, it's not a job, it's a way of life. Needs to be sometimes, doesn't it? Because it is not an easy life. Right, let's go diagonal across here. Don't you just love the FS22 home screen music? I may have turned it off a while ago. Not because I dislike it, just because I'd heard it a lot. Right, let's go with a little bit of VCA. Cancel that and go at a little different angle. Oh, stuff it, that'll do. We'll see how we get on. Grass fields, make silage bales, and keep sheeps. Easiest start you can do. There we go. Amy, enjoying the stream. Thank you, Amy. You're only 5 months. Wow. Feel like you've been around forever, Amy. In the nicest possible way. Zbort. First live. Good to have you here, Zbort. Huey, favourite tractor? Still asking, are you, mate? It's still the same answer. Anything. Anything. They're all brilliant. Tractors are ace. We love tractors. Full stop. You prefer VCA now, but do miss being able to set the GPS degrees straight off the bat. Yeah, there's bits of each that work really well, don't they? What mods do you have to make it so realistic? Oh, loads. Sips. Nothing out of the ordinary though. I do tend to play realistically. I don't like kind of high speed tractors and huge volume. I like to play kind of relatively realistically because I grew up on a farm and I kind of enjoy playing. It didn't bother me that you drove across the field at 4 miles an hour. And that's just what you did. So in fact, let me just tilt this up slightly so you can see what I'm doing, because I'm going to hit. I'm going to lift my implement here, so it's out of the ground. I'm going to do that, and we're going to turn and go back. Now I should have skipped a row here, although it's turning pretty well, that isn't it? There we go. Amy with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Amy. That is very good of you. Much appreciated. Eric, we need Giants as a sponsor. We have Giants as a sponsor. I am part of the Giants partner program. Oh, thank you, Oliver. I appreciate that a lot. That was it's been a fun series to put together, I have to say. The Contractor series not over yet as well. I'm just having a little bit of a lull at the moment, just because time, to be honest. But we'll get back there. No question at all. No 5 million litre trailers, not for me, Glenn. No. You have a hell of a setup. I wish I could. Yeah, no, I am lucky, definitely. Take care, Sim Guy. Up at 4 AM for work. All right, we'll have a good sleep, mate. Don't stay up too long. America, what is that joystick? This is the farm stick from Thrustmaster. Very, very good bit of kit. Relatively inexpensive. I mean, everything's expensive these days, right? But it's pretty cost. If you're into FarmSim in a big way, it's a pretty big upgrade. cheaper than a wheel and things like that. And if you do buy one from Thrustmaster, you just go and chuck the FarmSim guy in the affiliate slot when you're buying, when you're checking out, because that goes towards supporting the channel. Creeper, take care. Thanks for hanging about and having a chat with us. Always nice to have new people joining the stream. Oh, there we go. And then I'm going to have to jump a row across here because I'm going back on myself. So I need to do that one, don't I? Yeah. And I'm too far forward now. Let's reverse up a little bit. Go. Drop it down. I could drop it down from here as well. Look, I can do it there if I wanted to, but did it off the joystick. Turn it back on. I can even set my cruise control from there as well. There we go. Happy days. Ready, get the government subsidies mod. I don't need to. Look, I could just do this. Well, you can't see it on that one. I could just add 999 million straight away. Did I try out American Farm? I'm not really into mobile games, if I'm being honest, Eric. So, I saw it, I had a look at it, but, hey, Faber! Coming up for 2 years. Oh, nice, Oliver. Yeah, that train mod's awesome. It's one of the only mods, the only mods of vids of how it works. Well, it's had a big update this week, I see. You've got a turntable in there and things like that. Which is awesome. CJ, nice to see you, man. Hope you are well too, buddy. Good to see you. Sips, I can't figure out how to use Courseplay. Can you explain it to me? Sips, I have got quite a few tutorials on Courseplay on my channel, so definitely worth going and have a look at them. General feedback on them is I make them relatively easy to understand, so give it a go. See what you think. Hamish has been working on the trains. Yeah, that's the problem. It's just need to... The lining up of the tracks is the challenge thing. Carelessness, I hope I said that right. That is a mod called VCA, or Vehicle Control Add-on, available in the mod hub. I did a video on it as well, explaining how it works, but it's a very handy tool to have available. The other one you can get is a guidance steering, which does a lot of the same things, and it's just down to choice. I'm trying to get the longest edges I can, Papa Smurth, because it's a funny shaped field. I know how you Americans kind of panic when you see corners, so I'm trying to straighten off and get the longest lengths we can. There we go. Right, how's our combine doing over there? It looks like he's finished. Look, that's completely ran the whole time. Although I do think we've maybe filled the trailer again, so we'll go and tip that. That's good that we've got all of that in, though. That's positive. Slightly worried we're going to run out of time tonight. Wait, is that the Distal Millennial Farmer? No, he uses the Mandaco Storm. Yes, I do need to do some more WRC, Hamish. I've got FS20... did it again. F1 2024 as well. And I'm really enjoying it. I've not bought a new version of that since F1 21. So the handling's gone a lot better. Alfred, Marlin, Richard, hi, I want to say thank you for the training. It's not my mod, Alfred. I only did a video on it, but it is a most excellent mod, isn't it? It is a most excellent mod. Dante Laguna, hello sir, hola. Playing first person. I would play in first person, but it's got tinted windows on this track, so it's not actually that much fun for you guys watching. All a bit dark and dreary in here, although you can see the screens quite nicely. I like corners, lived there since I was young. Looks good from here. Good to hear it. I found a first trusted site that has a placeholder for FS22. Release date only states 2024. Well, I don't think it's trusted because Giants haven't released any information yet. So they're just having a punt, I think, at what might happen, just like the rest of us. Not sure if Mr. Marcel's still in the chat, but we don't have any official news from Giants just yet. Let's raise this up. Let's... Right, what am I doing now? Let's flip around, shall we? There we go. Look, no hands. Love a bit of GPS. Gave ourselves enough leeway there. Oh my, I folded it up completely. Who knew that? I pressed the wrong button. Meant to press lower. There we go, we did lower it. Too busy reading the chat, not paying attention. Not the first time. Not the last one. Oh, thank you, Hamish, for sharing the train mod. That's awesome. Mateo, this is Alma, Missouri. You can get out of the mod hub. Huey, do I farm in real life? I used to. I don't anymore. Huey, you just ask once, mate. You don't have to keep asking. Texting and driving. Something like that, yeah. Something like that. It's taken a while, isn't it? We'll get to the end of this row and then we'll maybe just pop back and empty that trailer again. And maybe set up the pickup wagon to go and get that straw out of that field as well. And then we are flying. Baz Edits, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Just got this tiny little bit just over there. It would look like it finishes here, but it doesn't. Evening, Josh. Nice to see you. How are you? That field is Glenn, isn't it? Yeah. I'm running 7 miles an hour as well. I thought we'd get through this pretty quick. Chris Watkinson, you found the vertical stream. You guys bouncing around between streams. Love it. Good call. Remember, if you are having fun, do consider hitting the sub button. More subscribers to the channel means more people see it, and it all enjoy it together. It's nice to have so many people here. I've had some great numbers recently, which is fantastic. Let's just wait till we get to the end here. Let's lift this up, not fold it up, lift it up. There we go. And then we will rotate it around like so. There we go. Cut all the way over 4 months slick top. How about it? And we'll lower things down again. Huey, I've been streaming now for an hour and 43 minutes. Or 98 minutes. More subs, one step close to potatoes. I will accept my punishment. Is the wrong word? I will accept my challenge when the time is right. Streaming does go fast quick. I have to say, I don't know what it's like for you guys watching, but for me, blink and an hour and a half has gone. It's crazy. It's why I enjoy it so much. Actually, it's really, really, really fun because you just get lost in the conversation more so than doing the work. Actually, the work gets done obviously, and it's good fun. But it's the chat. Eric, how many? 100,000, Eric. If we're going to hit 100,000 subs, my very, very friendly and accommodating moderators have, I think, got a little surprise set up for me, which could take a while to do and may require a lot of help from the community to get it finished. We shall see. VCA tonight, Chris. VCA, it's not ready yet, FSG. Good. Let's be honest, FS22 or whatever the new game is going to be out before I hit 100, so we'll have to go back to square one in terms of mods, so that might delay it slightly. So I'm all down for that. Do I like US or UK tractors more? They're both the same, aren't they? So like a 7R the same in the US as it is in the UK? Mostly. Hey Joe, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. I remember you don't like big equipment. Depends on the task. They should have a set of... try a 32X map, Glenn. Try Spring Creek, one massive potato field. I think that's I'm expecting the worst. Yeah, and the single row harvester. I'm prepared for the very, very worst. Giants, I've got about 6 fields at the moment. We'll add a few more in as time goes on. Right, we'll stop at the end here. We'll go and tidy up the combine, bring that grain, and that 90 horsepower tractor. You can always do a base game in 25. Thanks, Amy. Alan Ford, good to see you, buddy. Ray Jr., thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. This game is still amazing. It is indeed, isn't it? There is a lot of life left in this game. I wholeheartedly agree with you. Am I going to leave this tiny little bit here on the right hand side, or is it going to cover it off? I think we're alright because we're going to turn now anyway. What crop was in that field? It was corn. We cut it as silage. He was packing Play-Doh in his John Deere harvest trailer when I gave him... Nice. Very good. Very good indeed. I'd pay to watch that. Yeah, you just like to see me suffer, don't you? When a girl has no name, hi there. Nice to see you. And John Gaming too, good to see you too. Hope you're well. And Huey's off. Take care, Huey. Right, we'll just park this here. We'll come back to this in a little minute. But we are going to shift some. So this guy we want to start, but let's worry about that. Oh, he didn't go back to his... I want him to go to the tip point. There we go. Straw tip. That's what we want. While he's doing that. Alan Ford, do you find GPS is better than Courseplay? Totally different mods, Alan. GPS is still pretty manual, whereas Courseplay you can just set a vehicle off to go and do its own thing for ages. So depends what you want to do. Shooting Labrador, greetings from Germany. Nice to see you. Car reviews on a budget. Take care. Thanks for dropping in. Right, let's go to our... Oh, combine's got some grain in it still. Well, that's good. We can go and deliver that. Sean Parker Vids, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. I'm quite pleased with my setup, definitely. Yeah, I think the truck's full, and I think there's stuff in the auger wagon still, so I'm going to block the road with this. And when we return, we'll unload them both into the trailer. So, let's do this. Jan, take care, my friend. We'll catch up soon. Kevin, watching from North Louisiana. I'm loving it. Good to have you here, Kevin. Good to have you here. Sean, my day's going well, mate. It's been alright. It's alright. It's nearly finished, though. And we get up and we do it all again tomorrow. Hey, Squatch, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Squatch Monkey makes some rather nice US mods, if you're ever looking for some. Ray Jr., thanks again for the super chat, my friend. That's very kind of you. This is Alma, Missouri, which is a fantastic US map in my eyes. Now let's see if we park this right. Can we get this underneath without any issues? Looks like we're not far off there. Hopefully we're under the hopper. Hey, Rain. Don't usually watch YouTube live, but you've been playing this recently. FarmSim recently. And enjoying it. And that's great to hear, man. A 4X Alma would be very nice, wouldn't it, Slick Top? Ham and Eggs, thanks for hanging out, buddy. See you soon. Scratch has been busy with work. Seen the notifications, had to stop him for a sec. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Sean, you're Milton Keynes, are you? Yeah. Same time for me, mate. Sips, where do I get my mods? Mostly from the mod hub, or direct from modders itch.io pages. Never from those horrible, horrible, terrible websites. Evil. USA legend, man, that's going back a bit, Alan. Take care, Sean. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. I appreciate it. You can also get mods from FarmSim22 main website. That's the same as the in-game mod hub, Sean. Gints? I'm not sure if that's supposed to be giants, but it's been spelled wrong. I have loads of tractors. Right, let's get this target practice. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Woomph. Of course it's not going to empty out the combine because I turned the engine off stupidly. I don't trust it. You should never download your mods from them. No modder worth their salt will put them on those sites on purpose. So if they're on there, somebody else has taken it or they've scraped it and put it on. So best thing to do is avoid them at all costs and go and make the effort to go and find the modders' Facebook page or itch.io page and download it from there, and also leave a little thank you for them. They'll appreciate that. Right, we're going to run this home. I don't have a header trailer for this because both the fields are behind the house. So hopefully I should be able to sneak in. So King Mods is run by one of the other Giants Gold partners. And I do know that I'm not going to get that over the bridge, am I? I do know that he does everything in his power to remove questionable mods as quickly as he can. People identify them. We're going to have to go through the river. We're going to do an ARGS. We're going to go the ARGSy route home. We'll just splash through there. Nobody noticed. Take care, Scratch. Good to see you, buddy. We'll catch up again soon, hopefully. America, this comes with the mod pack. So this is the old Iron Combine pack from JMF Modding. I don't have a pressure washer yet. Have I tried the Soaring Eagle mod from BC Bueller so you can drive over with the trailer for easy unload with your... I haven't yet, no. I have not, so I do need to look at that. That could be quite handy for the trailer. Oh, we do have a pressure washer. Check me out. He's never going to live that down. He really isn't, is he, Shea? I'm going to take him a diving mask and a snorkel when I see him at FarmCon. Right, we'll give this a quick wash. Love from auto move over to the next game. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It is funny. Auto wash. No! Realism is key. Realism is key. Latvia, how long have I been playing for? Tonight, 2 hours. Well, an hour and 45. Forever. Since 2011. Yeah, Twisted's in the chat. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Hasn't used the wash hall. We used to use the wash hall in FS19 actually. It was a good mod, that. Right, that looks pretty clean to me. That'll do. Right. The wireless pressure wash pack, yes. Okay, what are we doing? Has it dumped that last load? Yes. So why does it keep parking there? Is that where the... It's weird, isn't it? Take him down to this field over here. And get him started on here next time. Get this into the shed. We've got to finish this course off actually as well. But we'll do that now. Then he's ready. We could run it along the road. That's what we'll do. Do a big old loop. So beyond the truck load point, we'll pop back out onto the road. Run it along the road and go into the yard that way, I think. go to about... Get it attached to that point. There we go. Right. Bosh. Move that. Go. Take it easy around this corner. Thank you, David. I appreciate you hanging out, mate. Glad you enjoyed it. That's 2 in a row, mate. It's becoming a habit now. Roll around here. Try and keep it nice and neat and tidy on the road, so if we do build a two-way course later on, we're not going to crash into things coming the other way. Let's just be careful going past this gate. Oh, this bridge. Should be enough space there, hopefully. And in the gate here, this is going to have to be one way, I think, because this is quite a narrow entrance. Don't need to swing out wide particularly, though. Or you could probably get two things in. You just wouldn't want to meet at that point, would you? And we'll run up here. Do these join up? Here's the question. And the answer is no, they don't. But they probably should. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn this off. And then I'm going to do something like, rather than adding another additional layer of course in, I'll just go around like this. There we go. And then we'll go like so, like so. That is that. Done. Then all I need to do, well, first and foremost, we'll bring up this, we'll kill the course that's on it. We'll go and get the course out of the combine. Then catch up. Poor Args. I'm going to copy this course. There we go. Now if I go back to the tractor over here, I can paste that into there, and then change that to field 8. Oh, I can't, there's too many things going on here. Let's hide that now, we don't need that. Course play off, course play on again, change that to field 8, isn't it? Field 8, wait. Send him off on his merry way. We will go and get the auger wagon so he's not in the way. This guy. Move him out of the way. And we'll wait for that guy to arrive before we... Oh, this guy's still on auto drive, that's why his engine won't start. We'll move him out of the way. Take care, Lars. Thanks for hanging out, mate. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And we'll see you again soon, hopefully. Just leave this here, shall we? Just going to make sure that this comes back before we start hauling the equipment. Now, he's looking good, running across the field there. I don't know how full this trailer is, actually. It was pretty full in the end there. 85% again. We've had a good haul off this field. Here comes our straw pickup friend. Pig in Australia steals 18 beers from campers, gets drunk, fights cow. Brilliant. Right, is he going to make it over the bridge there? I should have turned his cornering speed down a little bit, shouldn't I? Right, here we go. Let's see. The start point for this is bad, so I'm intrigued to see what it's going to do when it gets here. And we've got sharp corners on, so he's going to miss some of the corner stuff, but that's okay. We can tidy that up. It's switched. gonna go? Or has it not worked? Something's not quite worked there, has it? Ah, that is why. Let's do that. There we go. Just needed... I forgot to turn courseplay on there, or it turned itself off. But it should find the start point, which is right tucked into the corner here. And start loading and unloading. We shall see. We shall see. This is all looking very positive at the moment. He says as it takes the weirdest turn ever to get started, but I was expecting that to happen. There we go. Right, we're off. There you go. Everybody needs to go. Thank you for the reminder, Hamish. Farmer Hamish, who is one of my very awesome moderators, has actually got his own channel, and he's doing some very interesting stuff with some mining at the moment. So, well worth going to check out. He's got a few shorts on there of what he's been doing, and go check him out and give him a few likes. He needs to get to 50 subs so he can do vertical streams like me. So, go support him. Go help him out. It would be appreciated. Put your link in the chat. That's the easiest way, Hamish. Carlos, thank you very much, my friend. I do try my hardest to make them good. What is the going price for FS game pre-release? It's not usually as much as 70 when a girl has no name. It's about 44, 50 maybe. There you go. There's Hamish. Go give him a follow. Go and give him a sub. Give him a thumbs up. Support the guy, because he does a wonderful job for me. He really looks after me. So takes a lot of pressure out of running streams and managing you lot. So yeah, he's a good guy. Also, the main protagonist behind Logging League as well, which will be back in the next few weeks for the finals. So if you've not seen that, that's well worth a watch too. There you go, Hamish. We'll be at 100 before the end of the night at this rate. Right, this is running nicely. Look, we're at 65% now already, so I'm comfortable that's going to keep doing its thing. Hey, congratulations, Hamish. 50 subs. That's what we like to see. Community supporting community, that's the way to do it. Latvia's on FS23 mobile. Very good. There you go, Hamish. Get it sorted, man. I'll be tuning in from the Fringe launch party. There you go. Wise triple subbed. Oh, in fact, I need to go and sub on the Race Sim guy as well. Good reminder. Oh, so he's doing those sharp corners actually, which is good. It's going to take him a bit longer because he's going to reverse into every corner, but that's good. Good evening, Mark. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you, Corp. You're a legend. Right, we're going to tuck this back in the shed, although the rather unhelpfully left the lime spreader in the way. Right, come on. There are 124 of you in the on the normal stream, and 109 or 114 watching in the vertical. Sorry, and then the regular stream 124. Everybody, go and click sub on Hamish. You won't regret it. Let's see if we can get him to 100 before the end of the stream. I think we can do it. The power of the people. We can do it. Lady Frenzy, Wicked Truth. Right, let's get this reversed. We'll tidy up. We've got stuff everywhere. Hamish says 60. 40 to go. Come on, we can do it. It's the least he deserves. Let's see if we can... Right, reversing skills are up to scratch. They're never usually, so... Sport. Bad sport. Let's tuck this into the corner. Like so. So at least we can get out as well. Yeah, we could probably put our combine back in here now as well, can't we? Alright, that'll do. Let's get the combine as well. Doing a bit of tidying up. Things are running. That's a nice turbo sound on that tractor, isn't it, Billy? That lovely whistle. Thank you for all the Hamish subs. Much appreciated. Did I say lazy? Sorry, lady. I apologise. How much do I bench? Do you even bench, bro? Whoa, okay, that's me not paying attention and reading the chat, sorry. Sorry, take out the hay guy. I don't even remember if... I'm now beginning to think that I maybe did have a... I don't think this... Does this go in here? Alan Ford with the £5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. That is awesome. It's great to see you again, bud. Too long. Yeah. Catch up again soon. And through gritted teeth, congratulations on Champions League football next year. From a Newcastle fan. There we go. I love the fact. So, I love the fact. This is one of my favourite things about this mod. When you get out of the cab, you're actually standing at the top of the steps, and you have to get down. Love it. When next generation of farming simulator to PC and consoles? We don't know, El Caballero. Hopefully soon. We had somebody from Giants in earlier that was saying there was something interesting to be announced at FarmCon, so we can assume from that that there will be some sort of news, which is brilliant, so we'll just have to wait and see. Sport, take care, my friend. We'll see you soon. I should really have a crash counter for live streams. Everybody else does that. I thought it'd be different and not have one. There you go. Is FS22 playable on mobile? No. FS22 is a PC game. FarmCon is the 5th, 6th and 7th, or the 6th and 7th of July. You do indeed, mate. It's all going well for you at the moment, isn't it? Can you get Farming Simulator on Switch? You can get FS23, so it's a slightly different game to this, but a lot of the same rules apply. Demetrius, no, this is a single-player game, I'm afraid, mate. Do I use third-party mod? I do indeed, yes. Some fantastic modders out there. The cultivator is a John Deere something. 2720. Right, it's starting to get a little bit darker in here, so we've done all right. I did not the Hey, Arksy! How are you doing, buddy? It's been a great stream, actually. We've got some great interaction with folk and in the chat. Marcel was in for a bit. I've seen a few old faces that have not been around for a while, which has been nice. Mr. Junt dropped in. There we go. Let's just turn here. Let's drop this back down. And we're off again. Now, there is a bit on the other side of the field we'll need to head back and get. Hey, EB Venom's loving a bit of Argsy. There's another great YouTuber for you lot. If you're new here, go and check out Argsy Game. He's my farming simulator partner in crime. We always try and do a joint series together all the way through each of the games, which is good fun. Is the steering setup worth it? 100% when a girl has no name. It is the single biggest improvement, I think, to my enjoyment of the game is when I switched from keyboard and mouse to a steering wheel. A lot of people use controllers as well. Thrustmaster, I've got a fantastic controller actually. You can just see, see now I'm pressing buttons. Let me see if I can do it. There we go. And they've got steering wheel. See that? Got a little steering wheel on the Thrustmaster Forza eSwap controller. So if you don't want to buy a wheel, or you haven't got space for a wheel, or you don't want to spend quite a lot of money on a wheel because they are expensive these days, that's quite a nice alternative as well. The Thrustmaster eSwap controller. And of course you can use a controller on a PC as well. So you've got that option available too. Salvador, this is Alma, Missouri. There you go, Argsy. You're an awesome guy. Thank you, Cher. You'll appreciate seeing that. Yeah, logging league is tight. I couldn't pick a winner. I could not pick a winner this year. It is incredibly tight at the top. I think anybody could win it still. Could be good fun. Leo goes fishing. Take care, my friend. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Right, here we go. Let's get a couple more of them. We'll get these finished. And then we can comfortably head off and say we ticked the boxes of all the stuff that we were aiming to do tonight, which is awesome. Press, we got that straw off that first field, and we're going to get quite a chunk off the second field as well. Look at that. We're going to have some serious amounts of straw for the cows. And then we need to start transferring some of the silage over from the silo, actually. Let me just fire this up. Let me just quickly jump in and have a look at our productions. I need to be quick here. There we go. How much is in here? Straw hay. Oh, 200,000 litres. No, that's not it. Large fermenting silo. Chaff silage. So we've got 754,000 litres. Only 20. Okay, that needs to speed up. Got lots in there. It's just not converted it yet. Sorry, Danik, I don't understand Russian, sadly, so I'm not sure what you're asking me there. Let's flip this. We'll get these done. My vid on setting up the control for logging helped me out a lot now to get stuff work for an upcoming project with Scott. Oh, nice, Corp. Nice, no, I'm glad it helped. The young farmer, nice to see you. How are you? Take care, Mr. 2B. Thanks for watching tonight, mate. Mr. Cranky's in the chat. How are you, mate? You okay? Lots of new members tonight. 17 new members tonight. Shout out to everybody that gifted memberships as well. Really much appreciated. And all the super chats as well that have been going on. It's been a busy night, so thank you all very much indeed. Having issues with harvesters and processors. Everything else is good. Check out the Hannibal if you can, mate. I love it. Right, a few more passes here, and then we're just going to nip over to the other side. And there is a little bit we have missed just over there, which is really bugging me. I'm going to have to go and get that. I was just saying to the folks, Args, we're going to try and do another From the Field maybe in a couple of weeks' time. End of June, to kind of do a monthly cycle on it. Fantastic, Hamish. Congrats, mate. How do you get the blue tracking line mod? Trippy, that is vehicle control add-on. You can get it in the in-game mod hub. Should do a silage contractor, and we've done that before now, Anderson. We have done that before now. I need to do another. I need to do another community stream actually. They are always very popular. EB Venom, nice one, mate. Appreciate the support. Just get these last few bits done. Come on. We're not going to go with a few lines left on the field. Go. $2,600 hay bales in a shed. I hope you're using Argsy's Anywhere storage mod to store them. Very good mod, that is. How much is on the... Actually, crikey, there's quite a lot of field left over. This is a massive field, isn't it? Maybe I won't finish it. Maybe we'll save it for later. Just keeps going. Hey, cranky! Glenn Jones, take care, man. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. Tiny little bit in the corner here. Gotta finish. Cranky says I have to finish. Right, fine. Fine. Because you said so, Cranky, and because you gave me a super chat, I will finish the field. No, gotta finish. Oh, let me go and get this. AB, you don't worry about it, my friend. Just joining the streams and getting involved is good enough for us. Even watching the vids obviously helps with the ad revenue, so if you want to support us, that's a brilliant way of doing it. Probably the best way to do it, if I'm being honest. "15 months, Args." I think we've known each other a little bit longer than that. We did promise each other we wouldn't join each other's channels because we were good, but yeah. Rules are there to be broken, right? I left one single pixel. That's the way it's going to stay. It's going to be like my signature. Roger that, Hamish. A good Scottish terminology there. Game Freak CMG, thank you, man. That's great. Oh, I'm delighted. That is the aim of the channel. If I can help other players with mods or stuff that they maybe didn't know about or things like that. That's great. You watch Arksy for a few days, then watch yours, lol. 6 and 10 well, I'll tell you what. You're doing wonders for the channels then, thank you. Appreciate that. America, what's on that tablet? That is Sim Dashboard. Look, there's a nice fence screen there. I think I've got a John Deere one on here somewhere, have I? Well, I'm at the end of the row now, so I can't. And now I've got the wrong screen on. There we go. Auntie, yes, it's late for you guys. You're an hour behind us, so... Dontique 5, neat. You're neat. Thank you. Oh, Corp. I'll be there. It's pretty close, isn't it? I can get over there relatively quickly. Can't beat a good hog roast though, can you? Whoa. Thank you, Hamish. Sandwich 5:12 AM in Western Oz? Is that right? Jeez. That's what I'm looking forward to at the Highland Show in a few weeks. All the food. Oh man, there's loads of this still to do. I want to go to my bed. Should have put it on course play. How's our... He's still working away in the field there. I think he's just finishing the 3rd headland. Or maybe he's one run along the top there still. Don't like 5. Where do you get the actual tractor shift for PC? This one. This is from Thrustmaster. It's the farm stick. No regret trying Alma, Missouri, US. Very good map. It is indeed. Most excellent. Go. How much more is there here? Okay, this is actually quite a nice wide machine. We'll get through this. There you go. Jackson Jellybean, nice to see you. How are you? Mrs. Professor, 7 months. Thank you, Mrs. Professor. Always appreciate it. Not a lot left. 10 minutes. Right, let's time it. Let's time it, cranks. It is 11:15 UK. It is 17:35 in game. We've got till 45 and 25. Let's see how we get on. Marku Razvan, I am using vehicle control add-on, which creates the rows like so. So all I need to do, no hands, is drive, and it sets it up in the field like a GPS. 6:50, there you go. Bass Bros, I am not Australian, although I wouldn't mind their weather. Massey, you only have 3 exams left. Keep going, buddy. Nearly there. Nearly there. You can rest for a bit then. Woodet. No worries, mate. Thank you for joining. Thanks for hanging out. -8 from you using GMT. Well, that's not far, is it? I could virtually be with you. If we had Concorde, I could be there before I took off. No, don't. I didn't ask you to fold up, did I? Oh, sorry, Marku. This is vehicle control add-on. You can get it from the mod hub. It basically allows you to subbing if I do the 1 pixel. Can't say no to that, can I? I'll go and finish it at the end, Matic. I will go and finish it at the end. Yeah, it's a great mod, Marku. Go check it out. Your two lads have gone to Benidorm this week, peeing down to... Yeah, like they wouldn't have been in the bar anyway, Cranky. Do you need the Thrustmaster tools to use it? Not at all, Teen. No, you can use keyboard and mouse if you want to. MTK Sim Farmer, or Mark, is that Market? I don't know what that means, but welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Well, greetings from Finland, lovely part of the world. Love Bunker Silo Helper mod. That is good as well. It's a great mod, that share, yeah. And Gabrielle from Poland. Nice to see you. Size of these fields, you can see why America has some big machines. These aren't even big fields, why? These are tiny. Go watch Mike... Oh, alright, he's not American, he's Canadian. But go and watch Mike Mitchell on YouTube if you want to see some big fields. I must admit... Oh, cranky. Living vicariously through your boys. My brother-in-law's heading off to Germany tomorrow for the Euros. Auntie from Sweden. We've got all of the Scandinavian guys in here. Well, and everywhere else. But nice to see you all here. Tim writes in from the US as well. 1,000 acres is a hobby farm. Facts. Young farmer from Michigan. Ah, here we go. We're off. Right, come on. Everybody hit me. Where are you from? Let's see. Let's see where everybody's in from. I do enjoy that. It's a good little fun game we play, and it always blows my mind how diverse and broad. So there we go. Nebraska, US, Ontario, Belgium, North Carolina, Wales, Ireland. Phil M's from Ontario as well as Farm Kid. Luke is from Bell. We've got some from the Belgium. Newcastle, nice one, Amy. Best city in the UK. Cambridgeshire, County Durham. Big Naz from Scotland. Currently on a boat in the North Sea. Oh, gee, North Carolina. The Irish are in informed share. Shropshire, you're not far from my mum and dad share. You're not far from mum and dad. South Cano, Western Australia, Obrio in Switzerland, upstate New York from Scott Gorman. Love New York. Hull, Georgia. I'm going to do it. Don't you worry, Matic. I will absolutely do that. Biggie from Donrip Frischen. Is that Germany, Biggie? Mold in Germany. Wisconsin. Ontario. Crikey! Canadians are in force tonight. Good to have you here, guys. You put on a brilliant Grand Prix at the weekend. Let me just say that. Netherlands, of course. Columbus, Ohio. Wisconsin. Wisconsin State Fair. I have been there. I think I went into a cheese coma. Georgia as well. Best Grand Prix it was, wasn't it, Cranks? Really good. Can't beat a race with a little bit of rain to spice things up. How straight would I drive without the mod? Not very, Marku, not very at all. Northeast Ohio here. Just got done planting some sweet corn. Very good, man. A little bit. Old bird, this is... Just move it down a little bit. This is the farm stick from Thrustmaster. Designed specifically for Farming Simulator 22. Really, really good bit of kit. All customizable buttons. You've got 2 or 3 different modes that you can run. So you can have an infield mode and you can have a road going mode and things like that. Really good fun. Peaches, do you have custom textures? I have got custom ploughed textures, yes. No worries, old bird. Check the link above. There's a link there for Thrustmaster. If you do pick one up, just go and throw the FarmSim guy in the affiliate link when you're buying it. Doesn't cost you anything, but it definitely helps me in the channel out. So, Lervik, have I been to Norway? I have been to Oslo. This is about as far as I've got. I'd love to go back and see a little bit more of it at some point. Definitely. How do you harvest corners better on rectangular fields with courseplay? Mine always struggles, even with headlands. Put sharp corners on, rather than rounded or smooth. The best way to do it. Oh, that's interesting, Biggie. I did not know that. See? Every day is a school day. Right, we're going to get this little bit here so we don't miss that. And we're going to go find that individual pixel. I promised. North Hill Farm, brand of choice for tractors. I'm pretty agnostic when it comes to tractors, if I'm being honest. I like everything and anything. It depends. A little bit mood based. I like to mix things up a bit. Yes, saw that as well. Cranky. Jamie winning her first Indy next gen race, didn't she? There you go, Matic. I promised you I would. You sub for me, I will sort you out. Now I've got to find it, haven't I? This is where you find out that I actually did get it. Where is it? Oh, I think I see it. Is that it? There seems to be a lack of masses on my farm, yes. Maybe masses not, I think it's just there where the angle of the we do have a couple of no worries, Game Freak. Take care, my man. Catch you again soon, hopefully. Right, let's drop. Look, there's a piece of corn there. Let's get rid of that. Oh no, that's out with the bounds of the field as well. Marku, this is FS22. No, it's a single player game at the moment. There's a bit here as well I've missed, so I'm going to get that as well. How do you get the blue lines? That is a mod called Vehicle Control Add-on. Great mod for helping you drive in a straight line in a big old field. There we go. Happy Matic! We are done. Alright, I think we are done as well. That is us for the evening. Do I farm in real life? Not anymore, young farmer, but I grew up on a farm, so... Cranky's happy. We nailed it within our window as well. So there we go. Let's get this folded up. I'm just going to park it along here actually for now. And there are so many add-ons. 6,400, Phil, just in the mod hub alone. You add the stuff that's not in the mod hub and that is third-party mods that modders release separately, you'd be into the probably 15,000-20,000s, I reckon. So yeah, there we go. But we are done. That was a solid night's work. That. Thanks all for hanging out. Matic is going to go to sleep happy now. Really enjoyed that. So thanks everyone. I got to say, time has been tight recently, so getting vids out has been a real challenge. But actually, this has been a real enjoyable escape from the norm. Maybe it's a little bit of a, shall we call it the calm before the storm of maybe some news coming from Giants soonish ahead of FarmCon or at FarmCon. But certainly I'm enjoying that. It's a different pace. It's helped me focus on work a bit, but also still get my FarmSim fix and hang out with you lot, which is the reason I do this, more so than making vids. So the fact that you're enjoying this and joining these streams and getting stuck into the chat has been great. So try and do another one over the weekend. I will try and get a video out of the weekend as well. We'll see how we go. But thank you all. Always appreciate it. Peaches, how much FPS do you get on Alma? Probably at the moment. Let's have a look, shall we? There we go. We're sitting 59.60. Solid. I will say thank you. I will go to my bed happy after another brilliant stream. Look after yourselves all. Make sure you go and sub to Farmer Hamish if you haven't already. Make sure you hit a like on the way out. If you've not subbed and enjoyed it, hit the sub button as well. And we'll see you all again very soon. But for now, take care. Have a good one. Bye for now.